Alright guys, let's see what we got on the distro watch. I know I've seen this one before. Helium. Um, let's see. Since we're not on the regular computer anymore, we're not going to be able to tell which distro we've been through already. We should be able to see if there's any new names on here. Let's see. I'm just taking a quick look here for... I haven't seen this one. Kali XOS. It looks like they snuck this one in here about 4 days ago. It's a privacy-focused mobile operating system that provides a de-Googled version of Android, which replaces Google Play services with Micro G, and it uses the F-Droid and Aurora Software Center in place of Google's Play Store. Kali XOS is also optionally installs privacy protection utilities such as Firewall, which can block or filter applications, the Tor browser, the K9 mail client, and Signal for secure messaging and calls. This would be cool, but what phones can it really be installed on? It's based on Lineage OS. So, kind of funny, I actually dropped my phone today and scratched the glass. We were up in an area where they have a lot of pumice stone on the ground amongst the pine needles and crap, and I just so happened to drop it perfectly to where it scratched it right around the front lens. It just barely dropped it. But anyway, this phone, I don't think that there's any way to put that on there. It'd be cool though. I just think, like, here's the thing: most people pay $1,000 for a phone, a flagship phone now, but you can't even put your own software on the damn thing. At least with a computer, you're like, well, you know what? I don't like Windows. I'm gonna put Linux on it. With your phone, you can't do none of that. And you got all this crap on the phone that stops you from being able to do anything with it. Crux. Let's see, I'm looking to see if there's anything new. What is this one? I think we've seen this one. Yeah, we've seen that one. GNUINOS. Based on Devon. I don't know what that is. Where did he come up with these names? Debian, Devon, Gentoo. Sound like some kind of weird redneck thing. Debian, Gentoo, you want to? Like, Devon, get over here. We found Gentoo over yonder. Haiku, we've seen that. So the helium one looks like probably the only one that's really popped up. When did this come out? Kaizen. I think it's Kaizen. Anyway, from France. Debian based. Blueberry. Yeah, you've seen all these. Mag OS. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, what's the Russian one? Macaroni. Mana? Debian from Brazil. Of course, Manjaro. Austria, France, Germany. I thought this was okay, but it just reminds me of another Arch. Oh, what do you know? It is based on Arch. And the desktop was extremely boring and cartoony. I don't understand with these distros why they make like these obviously animated, like self-generated. Use an actual like real picture that doesn't look like just plain, low resolution. Like, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's kind of bold, but it also looks really simple. It just doesn't look appealing to me. It's like, oh, cool. I know people would say, well, the looks aren't what it matters. Well, hey, you know what? That's the first thing that I see when I look at something on the distro watch. What does it look like? Because I can't figure out until I test it. So, at any way, looks do matter, and people say they don't. They're full of crap. Mel away Linux with a little Cupid doll on the front there. Arch based. Yeah. Mini OS. I'm not sure if I remember looking at that one. Debian, Russia. I don't remember all these Russian ones. M8, Germany, based on Manjaro, which is based on this, which is based on. It's like, I don't know, man. Nitrux. Mexico. Debian, Ubuntu. Nova. Some of these I just don't even remember looking at anymore, but I remember this one. From Cuba. Interesting. Most everything doesn't really stand out to me. Parch? Hey, I don't think I remember that one. But most of the time I click on it, I'm like, oh yeah, we remember that one. Parch, P-Arch. Arch-based rolling release distribution for standard desktops as well as ARM-based. Its goal is to provide a streamlined, user-friendly experience while maintaining the customizability. That's quite the word. Ability and performance of Arch Linux. I don't think we've tried that. And what's weird is it was updated 2 months ago, and I've never checked it out. I know that for a fact. There must be a reason. We got Plasma version, ARM, Raspberry Pi. Let's go for the GNOME. How did I never try this one? I feel like sometimes they've been sneaking some stuff back in here that they've like removed. I might be wrong. Pen2, Pelican HPC. It sounds like some kind of I don't remember that one either, but it just looks like Debian. I have nothing against Debian, but I don't know. It doesn't excite me. PLD Pop OS. A lot of people really like Pop OS. I'm sure I tried it, but I think I was just like, yeah, cool. Corn Pops. We got Rebecca Black OS. I have never heard of this one. It may have been listed under a different name. Anyway. Reborn, Recal, Red Hat, Red OS. Red OS? When have you seen that? So they snuck that one in about 9 days ago. Oh, I remember it now. Yeah, Red, Russia. Russian Independent Linux with a Rubik's Cube. Could be interesting. Let's see. Refresh OS. Rhino. RLXOS. Independent. I don't think I've tried this. I don't recall it. Let's download it. Oh, maybe that's why. Yep, I remember now. Don't know if you can download it from here. Yeah, so apparently, if you know where to find this one, let me know. It looks cool. But yeah, we can't download it. I remember now. It's been like that for a while. Rock Store. I don't know. Network attached server. Yeah, it looks cool. I haven't really had much time to mess around with my server. I really run to. How about Sculpt? I don't know if I've ever looked at that. German open source divided by microkernel architecture compatibility sandbox drivers. It seems like a very developer type of thing. Okay, Sculpt, SDisk, Secure K, Security Onion, Securiness or something, Seduction. I do not remember looking at that one, but I'm sure we have. It's Debian. It says Debian Unstable. Secudo Net. I remember looking at that. Slackle, we just looked at. Slackware, Slacks, Slint, SmartOS, Snal, Solus. I don't know if we've tried Solus. It's Unix based, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Budgie, blah blah blah. Budgie, or Noom, or XFCE Beta, See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at these are really cool pictures. They're real pictures, and they just look cool. But I don't want a cartoony looking desktop, you know? If it was like some technical design, that's another thing, but okay. So that one's downloading. We'll try them both. What the hell happened there? It said, no, I can't do it. Okay. They both look cool. Both have their ups and downs, KDE and GNOME, you know? Alright, what other... Solaris, that's what I was thinking of. Solaris is from Oracle. Or is it Sun? Well, Oracle, Solaris. And then what is the name of the company that runs Ubuntu that sounds like Oracle? It is it free or not? That's what I'm curious. Okay. .4 common build. The latest is install from CD, DVD, or USB. Which one do we need? We'll try that. Sign in. Okay, so that would be a negative. Let me just see what happens when we do this one. Text installer. Sign in. You will not be using our crap for free, dude. Uh-oh. I gotta go back to... Okay, so... we were at Solaris. SSS. Soplos, Sparky, Spiral, Spirit, Storm. I don't remember Spirit. Argentina. It's based on Tiny Core. Yeah, it came out a couple days ago. Okay. I don't know what we would do with it, but we can test it. Yeah, we'll test it. SourceForge says, "Stop blocking us. We want to spam you." Bastards. I appreciate them hosting lots of files, but I don't want to be spammed. Supergrub, Seuss. Susie! Hey, Susie! Is that you? Seuss! Seuss, come back! I have not really tried this. There's so many different ones. Susie! We have micro enterprise, how to buy. So the one we need is Open Seuss. This is not open. This is not available for free. I'm sure there's probably a way to get it for free, but... How about Tails? I never heard of Tails. Yeah, I've seen it. I remember the little USB dongle thing. Don't you love how the Chinese got everybody to say dongle? Ha ha, how stupid are they? We'll have them saying dongle. They'll be referring to their dongles. Ubuntu is conical. That's right. Not Oracle. Vanilla. Venom. Venom Linux. Alright guys, that is it for the Linux